Mowzie's mobs finally updated to 1.20.1. These mod introduces a variety of fictional creatures to Minecraft. Here are the details about the some added creatures. Mowzie resides in savanna groves and draws power from the sun. It has 150 HP and can call forth sunstrikes, solar flares, and massive solar beams to attack. Mowzie also summons Umwafana cranes to heal it when its health drops, making it invulnerable until the cranes are defeated. Upon defeat, Mowzie drops the Soul Visage. This armored knight resides in small underground dungeons. With 40 HP and dealing 30 base attack damage, it cannot be damaged easily due to its metal armor. The Ferris Rod Knot uses 5 attacks, ranging from single swings to powerful combos, and a devastating slam. Dodge its attacks and strike its weak point when its axe is stuck in the ground. Upon defeat, it drops the Wrought Helm and the Axe of 1,000 Metals, both of which are mighty and indestructible. Frostmaws are formidable beasts found in snowy biomes, possessing 150 HP and from major attacks, including Ice Breath and a powerful Slam. They are immune to arrows and can freeze you, making combat challenging. They drop the Ice Crystal upon defeat, which creates an icy whirlwind to damage and freeze mobs. Step into the eerie underworld of Resource Ghouls, a mod that transforms the deep, dark caves of Minecraft into a realm of spooky excitement. This mod breathes new life into the depths, introducing two unique variants of the vanilla zombie. First, let's get acquainted with the Prospector. These unfortunate miners have succumbed to eternal unrest, wandering the underground cave systems in search of precious resources. Far from your standard zombies, prospectors are like walking treasure chests, waiting to be looted after they're defeated, but there's more lurking below. Venture further into the caverns, and you'll come across the stone boars. These ghastly ghouls have been trapped underground for so long that they've fused with the very stone around them. Overcoming these rocky fiends isn't just a test of survival, it's a chance to collect the valuable resources they've absorbed over time. Welcome to the enchanting world of Ribbits, a Minecraft mod that introduces a vibrant frog civilization to your game. Somewhere near water, you can meet the fisherman Ribbits. Recognizable by their fishing rods and tackle gear, these Ribbits live by the village ponds and rivers. They spend their days fishing and are always ready to trade fish and fishing-related items with you. In the lush fields and gardens of the village, you'll find the gardener Ribbits. Dressed in overalls and often carrying gardening tools, these Ribbits tend to the crops and plants. Their green thumbs can significantly speed up plant growth in your garden. Just as if bone meal were applied, having multiple gardener Ribbits will ensure your crops grow quickly and efficiently. In the bustling market area, you will find the merchant Ribbits. Easily identifiable by their vibrant stalls and colorful attire, merchant Ribbits trade a variety of unique and useful items. They accept amethyst shards in exchange for their goods. Each merchant Ribbit offers different items, so trading with them can always yield something new and exciting. Hopping around with flags or playing musical instruments, Knitwood Ribbits bring joy and music to the village. By using a special item like a maraca, you can encourage Knitwood Ribbits to join in a musical ensemble, creating a festive atmosphere in the village. Welcome to the Royal Variations mod, a small yet impactful addition to Minecraft that introduces enhanced royal versions of vanilla mobs, each with unique characteristics and drops. The Royal Zombie boasts higher stats and is always accompanied by 2 regular zombies. During battle, it can equip nearby zombies with a special knight's helmet and an iron sword, boosting their defense and damage. Its attacks apply the chosen victim effect to the target, causing all undead around the target to gain a speed bonus. With improved attributes, the Royal Skeleton shots are more powerful and capable of knockbacks and headshots. Headshots weaken and slow down the target, also making them illuminated through blocks when attacked. The Royal Skeleton jumps back to maintain distance from its assailant. The Royal Creeper has increased health and movement speed. It constantly emits toxic spores at the site of its explosion. Players affected by these spores suffer from poisoning and slowing down, while monsters gain speed and damage boosts. Better Forests replaces simple and monotonous vanilla forests with ever-changing ones. Now the forests in your world will no longer be so dull, as the shape and size of the trees will vary significantly, making the forest exceptionally beautiful and unique. As you walk through the forest, you can come across trees that are sometimes massive giants, sometimes smaller and more inviting. Sometimes these are pure stands of trees, and sometimes they are complex mixtures. Thanks to the new light tracking and planning system, even in the densest and grandest forests, monster spawns will become rare. This adds endless fresh scenery for exploration and wonderful backdrops for your builds. Realm RPG Dragon Wyrms mod adds thrilling and formidable creatures to Minecraft, transforming your adventures in the game's most treacherous dimensions. When you venture into the end, be prepared to face the Enderworm. This hostile and evil creature adds an extra layer of challenge for even the most seasoned adventurers. It attacks with fast purple fireballs, causing significant damage. Combat with the Enderworm becomes intense as you use your skills to dodge or deflect these fireballs with a shield. The rewards for defeating it are substantial, including Obsidian and Dragon Breath, and there's an exciting chance, 3%, to obtain the rare Ender Dragon Head. In the Nether, your explorations might lead you to the Red Worm. It may be considered weaker than its Ender relative, but the Red Worm should not be underestimated. It launches fireballs at its prey, which can set targets ablaze. The challenge it presents keeps you on your toes, and defeating the Red Worm provides valuable loot, such as magma blocks and occasionally blaze powder. Realistic Explosion Physics is a mod that changes the mechanics of explosions in your Minecraft. Explosions will now look more realistic and spectacular. With this mod, explosions will no longer just destroy blocks. Instead, blocks will detach from the surface and move in the direction of the blast wave, sending debris flying in all directions. Blowing up villages and other structures will become not only emotionally thrilling, but also visually captivating. FinzWild Friends is a mod that introduces adorable snake-like creatures into your Minecraft adventures. These creatures, known as Nilo and Gilo, bring new dynamics and companionship to your game. Nilo are small, snake-like creatures that can be tamed with raw chicken. Nilos come in several types, each with unique attributes and habitat preferences. In forests and jungles, the hunter Nilo stands out with its higher attack power. Agile and predatory, these Nilos are formidable fighters and make excellent combat companions. In rivers and oceans, pond Nilos thrive. These aquatic creatures are adept swimmers, making them perfect for underwater explorations and marine adventures. In mountainous and grassland regions, look out for the glider Nilo. These unique Nilos have the special ability to glide through the air, allowing them to traverse large distances quickly and provide an aerial advantage. In deserts and other harsh environments, the rocky Nilo can be found. These tough creatures possess high armor, protecting them from severe conditions and making them reliable protectors in hazardous terrains. Gilos are larger variants of the Nilo, offering a more robust companionship. They cannot wear Nilo armor, but have significantly higher stats and can be ridden, providing both transportation and a powerful ally in your adventures. Ender Trigon is a Minecraft mod that makes the Ender Dragon fight more challenging and exciting by giving the dragon 3 heads and introducing new attack patterns and behaviors. When you enter the end, you'll now face the 3-headed Ender Dragon, a formidable beast that will test even the most skilled players. The addition of extra heads means it can strafe and shoot dragon fireballs more frequently, keeping you constantly on your toes. The dragon's attack patterns are now more complex and randomized. During a charge attack, the dragon will breathe glowing purple fireballs at you in rapid succession. It can also snatch you up with one of its mouths and drop you perilously above the end podium, or perform a crash dive, drilling into blocks and causing explosions while flinging blocks into the air. During a dive bomb, the dragon drops eggs that spawn baby Ender Dragons hostile towards you. These baby ender dragons aren't just threats, they can be tamed by placing a baby ender dragon egg. You can hatch and tame these miniature versions.